Hello, it's Bill again, and I want to show you a little quick thing that you can eat any time of day. It's bagels. You know, people think bagels for breakfast, and I've eaten millions of them in my life. I love bagels. So actually, you can have it as a nice little lunch thing, which is what I'm doing today. It's a nice little Sunday here, and got like family coming over, so you could actually do this and have a little fun. So best thing to do is you need a bread knife to really cut a bagel. And I don't like the way they have those bagel slicers in the bagel places that are like chainsaws or something. I prefer to cut myself. And they look at me kind of funny. I'm like, don't cut my bagels, please. Just want to get a little toast. I eat bagels without toasting them even. I think they're just fine. But while it's roasting in there, one of the things is I don't like to like kind of burn. It's not like toast. I just want to kind of heat it through and get a nice little blonde color to the outside. And part of it is because like this is an everything bagel, so it's got all that great stuff on the outside, and you want to kind of heat that up and get the aromatics of that. While it's cooking, so there's so many things you can do. I like buying flavored cream cheese. This is chive and onion. You can get garden, vegetable, whatever. I even get it right from any place from the grocery store to the place to get my bagels, which happens to be Einstein Bagels. It's really close and I do like them. There's some other good local bagel shops in the area. Most of them are a little further, so if I'm just craving a bagel, I'm going to run down to Einstein. And actually they freeze fine. You can buy bagels, wrap them individually in plastic wrap, throw them in the freezer, and get them out, and they're great to eat. Nothing wrong with that. So the other thing I have here, I sliced up some red onion. If you want, here's a nice beefsteak tomato. Beefsteak tomatoes are great, depending on what you're putting on it. Beefsteak are nice because they're meaty and they hold together. It's not like the insides fall out. Now you got a ring of the tomato rind. Get these from our local produce place. It's like a farmer's market. I love tomatoes. And you can tell the tomato's nice because it's heavy, so we know it's got a lot of liquid content, and it's got good color to it. These aren't artificially colored like the ones you buy in the grocery store sometimes, and it's okay. I always put it stem side down on the cutting board, leave them out, don't refrigerate them, and you'll just start to see they'll start to flatten. That's a sign that it's right. Now obviously if it starts to overdo, you don't want to eat it. So get that out of my way. But for today, get these nice little toasties out of here. I got my cream cheese, and this really nice whipped cream cheese. I don't know, these places like triple, quadruple whip it or something. So I just want to get a little bit of cream cheese on here. It's always easier to spread when it's nice and fresh. So you could do a fun thing if you had a bunch of people, is you could kind of set up a table, have a toaster at one end, just pre-slice the bagels to save everyone and keeping anyone from hurting their little fingers. Especially if they're drinking mimosas. That's always a fun little Sunday thing to do. Get some good cream cheese on here. Now if I'm eating this for breakfast, probably going to kill it in cream cheese. But because this is like a lunch thing, and I might have if there are a bunch of people, I might have a couple different types of cream cheese and different toppings. It's kind of like a do-it-yourself thing. Alright, real simple. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take some red onion. I like onion, so I can go a little bit crazy. Slice it thin. There's some people that might like the onion but not like to chew on it, so just keep them sliced pretty thin. These are pretty thin slices. This came to me in a dream the other day, and I'm like, how am I gonna? And I forgot about it. So, all right. So isn't that great? Well, let's take it to the next level. This is cold smoked salmon. You don't want like smoked, like fire smoked, because it's a different texture. This is, if you ever been to a real good bagelry, delicatessen in New York City, this is lox. This is cold smoked salmon. This is great stuff. I get it from the local grocery store. Just going to dress it with a little bit on there. And I just think that, as you can see, this is a great little food tempting thing for two people. You can split a bagel, and you could have other things to serve with it. Gosh, you could do a whole kind of smorgasbord. Maybe you've got some kind of a soup. Maybe a nice chowder or a bisque would be really good to serve. That's okay. It's brunch. It's not breakfast anymore. Maybe some other kind of cold cuts if people just want to make sandwiches. Maybe my little breakfast egg dishes I make with different stuff, or maybe a quiche. Have a quiche nice and warm and cut up, and just let people have fun and eat and be merry. And like I said, it wouldn't hurt to have a couple of mimosas, and make sure you use good orange juice and good champagne if you're going to do mimosas. Don't get the crappy stuff, because you'll just totally regret it. All right, so before these get cold, I'm going to chow down. So I want you to, once again, obviously I love when you subscribe and comment, but just try simple things. This is not a hard thing to do. Let's get back to like doing stuff in the kitchen that we like. I talk to all my friends that love to cook, and we just sit there and go, why don't people cook anymore? And I'm like, we gotta get back in gear. Cut the DoorDash stuff and start making your own food. So have fun, and we'll see you next time.